Five.
Good, I didn't.
Alright guys, what's going on? This is Defahardcore episode number 5. Let's go ahead and dive right back into it. Defahardcore. I don't remember the timestamp it was at last week.
Defahardcore episode 5.
But
Nice title though.
the timestamp is available on episode number 4 at the end. We'll go ahead and do another timestamp here as soon as I get logged in. In case anybody is not aware of what Defahardcore is, I am playing a new character, 1 to whatever, until it dies, and then I'm going to give away his gear and gold and things like that it's collected. So let's do a timestamp / played. He is 5 hours, 9 minutes, 47 seconds. So it should be very, very close to what we ended with on episode 4. So we're going to go for probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours-ish, somewhere around in there on this episode. And then we'll wrap this one up for the YouTube channel. It's funny, Sean. Alright, where do we leave off? Daedra Hearts. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing now.
The scamps do not know fear. Troll's blood. I've tried to teach them. By the soul of Iskramor. That's what I like to hear. It's the damned scamps. Without the lads in the way, they'd overrun us all. Scouts tracked them back to caves on the mountainside. We've got pickaxes, but it's nigh impossible to collapse a mountain and fight at the same time. We'll keep these scamps busy while you collapse the entrances. Don't worry. There should be plenty of fighting.
Alright. So, gotta close the caves and collect Daedra Hearts. I think whenever I die on this character, it's probably going to be like right at the start of an episode. Because my mindset is not hardcore until I get like into this thing like 30 minutes into it. I'm never going to level this dude. Oh, he's leveling. Slowly but surely. I was wanting to do the episode last week, but of course the power problems that I had wasn't able to, so that's why I'm giving you guys an episode tonight. We'll shoot for Wednesday as well for another episode of it. Oh, I got out of that. Come on. That's going to be a fun fight to fight those. Oh, very nice, Sean. Yesterday you used like, what was it, 34 or something? Or 42? I can't remember. Go ahead, dude. It ain't gonna bite you. That's funny. We're in sync. Two days ago, was it? Okay. Heard that freaking Daedra growling at me. I thought it was an enemy. Trying to find out it was only just a sorcerer. Hunte's Marine, welcome to the stream, guys. Got the Daedra hearts, closing the last rift, and then I should have to kill the flame chicks on each side. I believe that's the next step in it. Yep, gotta summon Blaze and Ragebinder. Those little fireballs are hurting. There's Blaze down. We'll go on. Oh crap. Echo Aegis and what is that? Absalom Dark? Welcome to the stream, guys. I told you, Sean, Keen Eye is amazing. At least 1 point. Gotta have 1 point if you're going to be collecting materials out in the world. Boots and Pants, Bronderg, both of you guys welcome to the stream.
You dare summon me?
Yep.
You will burn.
See, the guild's talking about PvP. I was looking at the map earlier. I was at work. It was talking about what all we controlled. Looked at the map. It was like all red. I was like, oh my god.
You for now.
I'm not for sure, Sean. I've never put more than 1 point into it. Okay. You just randomly spawn there. Hurley, welcome back. Alright, so I gotta go way over here on this other side now.
Greetings.
How did you make it through the Daedra, stranger? We're having a
I
damned hard
cut my
time
way
just
through it.
holding back the tide. So you helped out Sergeant Yaga all by yourself. That's the best news I've heard all day.
I'll
If
take
the lot
those
of us don't
boots.
die tonight, I'll buy you a drink.
So we got upgraded shoes now. Chrono staff. Magic legs, medium. No. Alright, looks like just those boots so far is all I've gotten. Can I buy multiple of the one gold horse from Imperial, then equip that, and then just outfill points into new horse? Correct, Sean, you can. You can have up to 6 different horses. You can buy more horse space at the stables. Costs gold each time for new stable spot.
The wind has carried you here with your scales unburnt. What do we do now?
Cool rain on my scales. We'll reforge the shackles Garn and his father destroyed. The brother of strife will be returned to his rest. This is magic I do not understand, far from the waters of my home. You are brave to walk the river's edge. You are wise to ask, yes. I have brought you a full
Dingo,
list of
Hierophant, and
what you
Remo
know
Space.
you in
PCs,
my
welcome
land.
back to the stream, guys.
It is a storm totem
No problem,
that
Ups.
will bring pure waters down on his blistering skin. Balreth is an engine of fire and death. You'll need something to slow him down. Use the totem, slow him down, and your task should be much easier. But first, as you said, you'll need to summon the Guardians. Sun on your scales, my friend.
Okay. Summon some guardians, kill Balreth. Got it. Calver, welcome back.
Balreth, again.
Again. Yes, again. When I asked you how long it would take to level from 43 to 50, you said like 3 hours. It's taking a lot longer. Well, you know, again, that's under the impression that you're rushing through it. So asking how long it would take, I'm under the impression you're rushing. For me, leveling 1 to 50 took me 15 days. Lithium Demon, welcome back.
Well, I see that my considerable investment in you wasn't a total waste. Our meeting at Othrenis left me curious and frustratingly conscious. Can you really imprison Balreth? Death has given me a certain perspective, and of course, I have time to indulge my curiosity. Balreth's attacks have cost him power. You should defeat him while he's weak. Right now, I feel him moving in the caldera of the volcano, gathering strength from the lava flows there. Yes, though I doubt it will be easy, if he reaches a lava pool, Balreth will regain strength. There was something else. Don't let him light you on fire. Yes, that's something you should avoid, as you've seen.
Okay.
Scamps love the
Don't get
fire,
lit on fire.
magical
Gotcha.
energy Balreth exudes. Be ready to deal with more of them below. Once we've destroyed his fiery shell, we'll be able to bind him again. This time, it will be for all eternity.
Oh, good
Being
lord.
dead,
Get out of the way, I gotta use this. I go here and kill Balreth. I need to check and see if I've got any attribute points to assign. Yeah, all that'll open up as you're going through all that, Sean. No attribute points. Got 3 available. I don't think I have any ultimates. Those don't unlock till 12. Alright. Here we go. Good old bar. What are you doing? Hey.
To me, throw magicka from my aura.
Okay, are you just not going to move? Whirl ball wrath. Chop down. I don't know what that was. Light armor, magicka. We'll sell it. Zerode and Pac-Man, welcome.
Touch Bullrest prison to draw them in. You did it. The Guardians are here. What are they waiting for?
What will you do now, worms? Mortals, burn in my flames
Daedra,
unending.
hear me. Return to your purpose. Balreth cannot walk the world of mortals. You must cage him again.
We obey. Forgive us, mortal master.
Fulfill your ancient vows. Imprison Balreth.
Well, that's that.
Done well for a mortal. You've seen it yourself. Balreth, the brother of strife.
Yeah, I remember in beta,
imprisoned,
the very beginning of that.
shackled
It was
to
very
his
fun.
mountain.
I loved it in beta. It was a damn
You
good
did
fight. It's
what
been
took
nerfed
countless
very, very
mages
hard
many
now.
Attempts and failures. For a mortal,
Sorry, go hurt. Welcome to the stream, man.
sort. Yes, you should thank me. You couldn't have done it without me. And you are welcome. Now go. Get out of here. This is no place for the living.
Balreth is bound forever. Let's return to Ash Mountain.
User disconnected from your channel.
So I think now I'm about halfway through.
Hello.
Almost halfway through Stone Falls.
You've done the impossible. I was wise to see the stone in your spirit. Then again, I'm known for being wise. Yes, Balreth is defeated.
That's a good one-handed weapon right there.
Lords working together. One might almost think we had formed a pact. Victory is
I may hang on to that for just a minute.
Yes, but still the storm rages on. Balreth is bound, but the Covenant still threatens the Ashland.
What's up, hero? You doing alright tonight, man?
Received word that a major offensive has washed
Gain a
up
skill
on shore
point.
to the west of
Sweet.
Ebonheart. Pact and Covenant troops now fight to hold the land coral maze that is Vivek's antlers. The Dark Elves see the coral as a gift from their living god Vivek. He saved them, they say, in the Akaviri War. Now that does not matter. The Pact military could use your skill and prowess in their fight. Go well along the river, my friend.
Isn't there a guy that
On to
I
heaven.
can sell to right here somewhere? Thought there was. Maybe there's not.
Greetings.
I'm gonna go up there and finish that solo dungeon. I don't think there's anything else up there other than that boss that I'm not gonna be able to kill by myself. Need to go back to town as well. I picked up the mages. I've not picked up Mages Guild yet. Gotta go in there and get the Mages Guild before I go into that dungeon. Doing hardcore character for about an hour and a half or so. We'll probably go till about 10. Oh shit. Rode right into that. That was almost bad. Like I was saying, I'll probably do hardcore till probably about 10. And then we'll probably go back over to the main. A little bit more question. Wow, I didn't see those guys. Trying to get over here to this way shrine. Envision, yes sir, games, welcome and welcome back. Doing okay, but can't get a group for trials. There's a two-handed DPS. Melee is kind of hard to play in the trials for some of those bosses. You about have to have a ranged build on them. Like in AA, the Storm Atronach, it's a pain to try to melee that boss. Can also feed my horse while I'm back in town. Sell all the crap that I've got.
Hello.
Oh, I got a grand soldier for that.
Welcome to Navi. Welcome to Navi.
Alright. Gotta go back outside and go over to the other side for the horse. Oh, Mage's Guild while I'm right here. About forgot. Fesselin, welcome back.
I never knew that about niches. Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Mages Guild Hall. I realize that our presence here in the temple is unconventional, but I'm afraid that our former hall was razed just recently. One does what one must, yes? Have you come seeking membership? Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join. It's a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanis will be pleased. We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes. We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members, and from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with...
Yeah, a lot of groups will want you to be you know, if you're going to be DPS on both bars.
Welcome to the Mages Guild. I
don't think it's a terrible idea, though, to have a backup like that.
Our mistress of Incunabula. She's in the stacks on the floor below.
For me, though, I'll run 2 totally separate pieces of gear, though.
Good luck.
Alright, so I got Mage's Guild. Now I gotta get the quest from her to go to the
I
dungeon.
believe I may have a task for you. New members
Alright, what
are
is
the
it?
lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in the ruins.
Infinite Hazards and For Vista, welcome back. Anti-Rob, what's going on, man?
West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea Armature. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find. The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept.
Alright, so you want me to go to Inner Sea Armature and get you a book?
His heart. Stranger, I'm bold to ask, but have you met a man named
DPS on both bars with a heal staff.
in the
I seem to think heal staff is only for support. I've seen some people use healing staffs for damage.
He stole one of my spell books.
I've not crunched any numbers to see how well it is versus other ones,
That book is protected
like a
by
destruction staff or whatever.
Invoking, Arche or Akatosh. I imagine he regrets taking that book now. Why? I want my spell book back.
Akira and Aru, or Aruzio. I think that's what we decided your name was going to be. Welcome back, guys.
Oh, and please.
Did they give up on the console version of the game? No. The console is being pushed in development. They did have to push it back to about 6 months, so we're looking at probably November, December for a console release. I would be expecting a beta testing, you know, probably this month, next month. If not, that's really going to surprise me. But, like I said, they have not given up on the game for consoles. Most definitely not. How could I not remember that?
What can I do for you?
Wow. Chibi. How about that? Chibi?
Valdem sent you, didn't he?
I cannot say that name
brother
to save
robbed
my
us
life.
We were supposed to share its secrets, but he ran off toward the tower.
Chibalipakalakudu? I don't know. I'm not even going to try that. Welcome to the stream, or welcome back. You're now Chibi.
Many towns have already
I think you guys make up challenging names just to see if I can pronunciate them. Arce's beard.
What? How? Oh, right. The book. Praise Vivek. Thank you for releasing me. I'll run right to him and explain.
What's up,
By the
Dakar?
way, I have an amazing
English
idea for a
butchering of
spell that makes
Metallica.
everyone
Wow.
else around you
Cthulhu.
smell better.
Okay.
It will change everything.
So me coming into town has turned into a little bit of a storyline. Knock out some quests here. It is Defahardcore night. Be going about another 45 minutes or so for Defahardcore. So you guys that just tuned in, still got plenty of stuff to see.
Comrade? A vision of a Dremora. This
Spartacus,
clouds
welcome
the
back.
light. The forces
Young
of
Thug,
Malak
also
must
welcome to
know
the stream.
more
His
than
first
we
time here.
realized.
Robbie C, welcome
What
back to
did
you.
she say? Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else? Merrick, this drives my scales. Recruit, you must get to them.
Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Ebonheart. I will rally our forces here and investigate this Vivicus, whatever it is.
Okay. Now then we can go over to the solo dungeon.
I heard the hero of Balfoyan helped them.
You know, I've never even seen Red Dog.
Oh, I got one other thing I gotta do. That's what I meant to do before I got on that quest line. Let's go over here and feed my horse. He's not been fed in like a week. Poor guy's probably starving to death.
We raise fine horses.
Yeah, I'm sure you raise fine horses. Give him an apple. Let's go. Horse not ate in a week, he gets one apple. So what's happening in this playthrough? Basically what I'm doing is, this is a video series I came up with a couple months ago. It's been about a month and a half, I guess. And the idea behind it is to basically play a character as though it has one life. So if this character dies from falling off something, dies from monsters, if I ever take him into PvP and he gets killed, that's the end of the character. I'll go back to town. I'm going to give away all the gear that's collected and gold and things like that. All of it together, just be given away as a giveaway on the stream. One lucky person to get it all. And there will not be any requirement of tank tokens for that. I'm just going to do a giveaway for it. Whenever it dies, whoever's in the stream, be able to enter to win it. However far it gets, we'll see what achievements he got, time spent, things like that. And the general idea is, you know, it's just another challenge for playing Elder Scrolls Online. It really helps in, you know, looking at the damage coming out and things that you need to be dodging, because you really want to play it like it is one life. Geodotes, welcome back, and the ultimate Twitch bot developer himself, the man, the mastermind of UTB, Seeing Blue, also one of the other founders of the Great Architect community. Everybody, welcome him into the channel. Ow! You just have to work with us to know what that means. And yeah, unarmed only. Oh God, that'd be brutal. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of compliments on this this style being very interesting. Just something I thought of, like, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Make a little video walkthrough of it. CRD 2002, Tasty Beaver, welcome to the stream, guys. I think it's stupid you can only get like 1 gold from mobs. The higher up that you get, it's like the more gold that you get. Things I'm killing on my main now, like in the Vet++ zones, you know, they drop decent amounts of gold. Dungeons and such. How you doing, CRD? But yeah, absolutely, Sean. You know, it is slow go for a while starting off. Of course, you get a lot of gold from quest and, you know, selling white items and things like that. Or, of course, you can break them down as well. But I normally just sell whites and then break down the greens, blues, and purples. Triple D, Gus Mans, Lurago, welcome to the stream, guys. Hydro Hills, first time in here. How you doing? What's a quick way to get gold? As I was saying, just a lot of quests. Questing, you will get a lot of gold. And yeah, selling mats, definitely. But, you know, just playing the game wise, just do a lot of quests. Take the materials, like I was saying, you know, the white items and greens, blues, purples, things like that. Break those down. You can sell those materials if you want to. They sell for quite a bit. But selling the white items as well, you know, you get 40 to 70 gold a pop from those. V2 never been wanting for gold yet. Yep. Chavarozera, well guys, excuse me, I have a question about this game. This game is PvP. It does have PvP in it. If I go into the map, pop out, this is the entire world of Tamriel. We'll pop on out, and there's Cold Harbor as well. But inside of Tamriel here, you got a zone called Cyrodiil. If you've played the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, that's where Oblivion took place, was inside of Cyrodiil. So this map is pretty much the same size of the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It's very, very big. And basically your PvP is a three-way alliance war. You have the Ebonheart Pact, that's the alliance that I play for, versing the Daggerfall Covenant, versing out of stamina. Okay, versing the Aldemary Dominion as a three-way alliance war, and they're all fighting for control over what's in the middle of Cyrodiil, which is the White Gold Tower Imperial City. So they're all fighting over all the keeps and resources, and that's how you get points, is by controlling those. But not only that, if you manage to take control of the keeps around the Imperial City, if you are the highest ranked player in your alliance, whenever they take over those keeps, you will be crowned as Emperor as well, which you're a very powerful being in Cyrodiil at that time. So if someone's hunting monsters there, can I kill him and can he drop the loot? You cannot loot other players, but inside of Cyrodiil, yes, it's open game. It is entirely open PvP. Now, as far as outside of Cyrodiil, there is no open PvP elements yet. Now, whenever I say yet, there's going to be something coming into the game called a justice system. And the justice system is going to also be bringing the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood with it, in which players will actually be able to steal items and kill NPCs in the game. And as they do these crimes, they will rack up a bounty on their head for doing it, especially if they're caught. And guards will confront them about their bounty, and they're also, ZeniMax is also making it to where other players, like myself, you, Seeing Blue, Hero of None, all of those people could be guards and interact and kill other players who have bounties on them. So we don't know the great details about it, but that's coming in the future, so you'll have open PvP. Nicodemus Voodoo 6, welcome back to the stream, guys.
The flesh off your bones.
Fires of the forge, strike hot.
All right, break it up.
What's supposed to interfere?
Think you're clever?
I am clever. No, there is no hidden bounties or anything like that right now. I don't want to put in zero. Where's this thing at? Grilly Justin, welcome to the stream, man. And also, who was it that was asking questions a few minutes ago? Can't remember your name. If you say something else, I'll know it. Can't remember it off the top of my head. But if you have any more questions about the game, please feel free to ask. I've said it a blue million times. That is the sole purpose behind this stream, is to be interactive with you guys, give you as much information about the game as I possibly can. Oh, let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Lay down. Have you got Defahardcore crafting at all? No, not yet. I do need to get him started in it, though. See, the thing that just royally irritates the shit out of me is I cannot... I basically don't have bank space with this character because your bank is account bound. So I have to play this character as though he does not have a bank. And that really, really hurts for storage. Bad. That's one big reason why I've not really done much of anything in crafting at all. I wonder if there's anybody over here at this. Go on. Probably not. Yeah, we're not going to try to solo that.
Summon the blood sacrifice.
Alright, so we can pretty much go south from here. Get Malif and Aleph and Merrick. Yeah, multiple bank spaces would be nice. Tiger, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? So now I'll have all these quests around Ebonheart to do. Okay. Son of our kid, welcome back to the stream. Malef and Eric, yeah, Malef and Eric. I know, right? Aleph and Merrick. God, now y'all are gonna just troll me over that. Maybe someone here knows, are the potion time reduction runes being patched in upcoming updates? I've not seen anything about that.
Hello there.
Bell and Devouring Axis, welcome to the stream, guys. Aleph.
What was that voice?
I guess that was a good time to walk up to this quest, huh?
Quite the little fun. We're not done with you yet.
Ooh, Ember Flint Mine. Got another solo dungeon.
I found it. The red card is mine. Merrick ran off after some other Daedra. Get after him. Don't let her take
Level
him.
2 fighters. Alright. Go over here and get this Sway Shrine and hit these Sky Shards and dungeons right here. Gor's like, don't kill me. Don't hurt me, bro. Let's see. This one's entrance. Ember Flint Mine. I think. Is that right underneath here? I think it is. Yeah, try down here. My opinion, will ZeniMax ever allow faction transfer for characters? That's an up in the air question. My gut says no, but I think that eventually there's going to be a lot of people really want that. If they allow it, I think that it's going to be very strict on how they allow it. Like, kind of like what they're doing with PvP. Whenever you switch campaigns, you got to pay a heftier alliance points fee to switch campaigns now, but there's also a 3-day cooldown. So you're not just going to swap campaigns just because somebody's winning over there or whatever, and then come back to yours if they start losing type thing. So, if they allow it, I would say we'd probably see something like, okay, if you want to change your alliance faction, yes, you could pay for it to change it, but you can't change it back for like 3 months or something like that. I think that if it's brought in, that would probably be the only way that they would bring it in. Because otherwise it'd just be people swapping alliance, just to be on a winning alliance or whatever. Which I'm fine with allowing people to switch. If they really want to switch a character that they've leveled up and it's like, look, I really don't want to be in this alliance anymore. I want to be in a different alliance because of certain people or whatever, friends, etc., new friends that they've made and guilds, because that's definitely happening now. So I think that'd be a good way to bring it in. You lay down. You lay down. I want to play a little bit of first person. What do you guys think? Do some first person? I've not played in first in a while. We're not going to jump off that. We'll jump off right here. Oh. Lixie, welcome back. Allow alliance switch after all three alliance campaigns have been completed on a character. Yeah, that could be possible. But then again, you'd have the problem of, the people that just want one character and that's it. So I think that, again, that there would be just the specific time thing that you can only do it every 6 months or something. I like playing in first person whenever there's not a lot of stuff to watch, like multiple monsters and things like that. Wow, that dude got ripped. First person definitely oh, there's level 9. First person definitely gives a totally different view of the world that you just cannot get in third person. It allows you to see like so much more detail. Thought that was a mage book. Nothing back in here. Yeah, I would agree, Chibi. Ace the Flame, welcome back to you. Yeah, it definitely makes it more hardcore. You will definitely see me pop out of first if things get hairy. Definitely. I'm really glad though that they did add first person to this game. I know that you know, some people was like, "Oh, we don't need first person," yada yada yada. That was the MMO crowd, you know, WoW players, Guild Wars 2, etc. Players of those types of games. It didn't interest them. But as an Elder Scrolls game, I mean, it was something that needed to be done, and they really incorporated it very, very nicely. Have I set my view distance on this guy? Let's see, camera. Yes, I have. The ability to change appearance is something that will be coming. There were some comments made, I want to say about a month ago, on a barbershop. I'm almost 100% sure that they did say that that will be in the game. Congrats, Sean.
Stranger, you must help me. My people have been taken by a Daedra known as Fate Stealer. Raiders. The dark-skinned ones attack, hoping to take our mine and make us slaves once.
After playing as much as you have, would you still say the game gives you enough interest outside of Cyrodiil and Trials? Yes. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, yes. Otherwise, I would not have started the hardcore character. the quest and things in this game, especially just like what I'm doing with this series, going through it and listening to this stuff. I should have done that before I went in there. The quests and things are just so well written. I mean, if you just rush, click through it, I mean, you're missing so much of the game. What's up, punks? The Argonian smoker. Do I have to go all the way back down in there for this quest? I don't remember. Lol the Mad 3252, first time into the stream. How you doing this evening? Ooh. That's what I get for reading chat. Walked right up on a scamp. I think you guys are trying to trick me. Start asking a tons of questions. Like, answer is deaf. Run into more scamps. You gotta wait until I get, like, you know, 200,000 gold build up on this guy. Then you start asking a ton of questions. Let's see. I think that was it for that.
From your channel.
Absolutely, they will, Sean. There will be new zones added. We already know. I'm going to the map here in just a second whenever I get away from these scamps. We already know for a fact, right up in this area, up in here, is going to be Hrothgar. That's going to be the new solo zone. How they're going to incorporate that, I don't know. But it's basically geared towards solo gameplay, solo quest. And that looks really, really awesome. And somewhere down in this area, in the Black Marsh, is going to be, what was the name of it? Somebody out there knows it off the top of their head. It's a marsh type area, swamp. It's a new adventure zone. Oh, my mind's blank on it. I can't remember it. Anyways, it's a new adventure zone just like Craglorn. So you can expect Craglorn content for that. And it looks really good too. New bosses, new monsters, all kinds of stuff. When will it come out? We don't know. They showed it. They showed that content on the Future of ESO panel. So that was all with the Imperial City. They redone FX to NPCs, new gear, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, the champion system, all that stuff was just rolled up into one. And you know, they already said, you know, in that that ESO panel, you know, some of this stuff is things that is coming up soon. Some of it is long-term plans. So when all that's going to be out, we don't know. What are adventure zones? Adventure zones are they're intended for 4-man groups. Do you absolutely need a 4-man group? No. It's like Craglorn. So if you've ever been to Craglorn, well, I know you've not yet because you've not reached veteran rank. But at veteran rank 1, whenever you hit that, very, very soon, Sean, you're going to be able to go to an area called Craglorn. And when you go into Craglorn, it's a whole other set of quests, and those quests are geared towards group gameplay. So you'll need, you know, a couple people to do a lot of that content. Now there's new delves, which is like the dungeons. They have Sky Shard in them, little bosses in them, which ZeniMax is working on making those larger. You also have some different dynamic events that are kind of like Dark Anchors, but not exactly like it. And then you have the trials, which is the 12-man content. Go Bonus.
Victim fall to the raiders. I couldn't let them take our mine, so I reached out to Fate Stealer. All of us.
Stadio, welcome back. Yeah, it's very fun content. God, I'm just getting light and heavy gear. Where's the medium? Alright, I need to go find Merrick. Merrick, you're over to the west. I'll get him, hit this. Yeah, do this dungeon, hit this Sky Shard, pick that right there up. Then come back up the road. I think that'll be a good way.
I think that's the last of them.
My master has plans for your pure soul, Merrick. You should feel honored.
Merrick, comrade, what happened? Where did you go? Dosha.
I feel like I've done so much in ESO, but like I'm only getting started. Yeah. Getting to veteran rank content is just the beginning. There's so much more content out there.
She was behind you. Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster. We don't need to wait for Colors. You and Aleph are
Big Snow
more
Rabbit,
than
welcome to the
smart
stream. First time in here. How you doing?
out. Here, give those items you found on the cultists. You didn't recognize the Tremora from her projection. I think her name is Dosha. Quite full of herself, actually.
Dosha?
This note mentions
I remember when she was difficult to fight too.
Aleph wonders if it speaks of Stonefang. Stonefang Cavern beneath an old tower on the island just beyond Ebonheart. Go seek Merrick there. Aleph will find our heroic guildmaster and get additional blades. May good fortune stalk your steps, comrade. Which do you mean? The ancient Dwemer. Worn in places, this piece was used in one of their constructs. Smells fresh in some ways. Has been away from any ruins for a while.
Shame. Might have been able to learn something more. Aleph makes her way as she can. Helps the guild as she can. Just a humble Khajiit. Originally from the city of
See,
Dor.
teas made, Melodrop, Nonix, all welcome to the stream, guys. Bacon and eggs? Sean, that ain't even right. You gotta have some toast with that too, man. Extra butter. Oh, whoops. I'm going the wrong way. Need to go down here and get these sky shards. We'll just go straight south, hit that one and come back up. Breakfast for dinner is great. Zakili, welcome back. Oh. Oh wow, he blocked that. Yeah, he didn't block that. Rock to the face with a shard up his ass. Hey, what the hell? Okay, that spider just disappeared.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah, see, I knew you had toast in there somewhere. Closest that I've come to dying was probably a few minutes ago whenever I accidentally pulled those three Quama or whatever. Or not Quama, just little ant looking, well, they're not little. Big old ant looking things. I think he got down to like about 30% health. Dude's got a big ass blade. Corey Cathy, welcome to the stream, man. Oh my god. That guy just uppercut that dude all the way back into the bookshelf. One-handed shield. Bow. Maybe some like two-hander or something. Another one-handed shield. Light armor, really? Come on. Oh, I thought you died. Okay. Except blame for gold. Skyfall 110, welcome back. I I actually put up some soul gems on our guild store, which we lost access to our guild trader. We got to get that back next week, hopefully. What's behind the plan behind this character? How will or slash does it differ from previous builds? I can't remember your previous character, and thanks. That's no problem, and it's a good question. So just as a quick recap for the character that I've got going on here, it's also an Imperial Dragon Knight like my main. But what I'm doing differently from this character is if this character dies, whether it be from monsters, falling off of something, going into PvP and getting killed by another player, whatever it may be that kills me, is the end of this character's gameplay session. So what I'm going to do after it dies, because it'll eventually die. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So when the character dies, all the gold that I've got collected, the gear, everything on it, I'm going to give it away in the stream when it dies. So I try to do these streams every week. On Wednesdays is my goals. I'm just doing another run tonight on a Monday since I didn't get to stream last Wednesday for you guys. But I'm going to give away all the items that he's collected. I will not be giving any items from my main or other characters on my account to this character. And if anybody in the guild, in the game, makes me an item, I'm going to buy the items from them with this character's gold. So it's kind of more difficult for me because since your bank is shared, I don't really have a bank for this character. So it's just another play style to play the game differently, kind of challenge yourself, you know, just to do this for an hour, 2 hours or something like that at a time, or go longer if you want to. It's up to you, but you know, I'm doing it about every hour and a half to 2 hours per session, and it's to really challenge me to pay attention more in combat and just look at things differently. It's to try to help myself, really. That's the reason I started doing this. Dupra's and Board Nord, welcome back, guys. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. One question that was asked was, you know, what if I have to do /stuck? If I am actually stuck and I cannot move, I can do /stuck, and that will not count as a death against my character. But you know, I can't just use /stuck because I don't want to go through something. I got to fight my way out of it. I can fast travel out if I want to and spend the gold, but you know, I can't just do /stuck just to warp to a way shrine or whatever. That's no problem, man. And another reason, you know, why I only do hour and a half to 2 hours at a time. I know some people, you know, they may not be interested in the hardcore thing, and they, you know, they like to see me on my main and streaming my main a lot. So that's why I try to keep it about an hour and a half to 2 hours per episode. And also, you know, the people that go back and watch this episode on YouTube, I've got all these on my YouTube. So if you ever want to go back and see previous episodes of Defahardcore, you go back and watch everything. Every bit of the character will be streamed. I will never be on this character if I am not streaming. So that's why whenever I start the episode, you will see me do a /played, and I'll have a timestamp, and then I'll do a /played before I log off the character. So that way, you know, the next episode when I come online, you can match those up. Should be very, very, very close within a few seconds. Of course, there is logout time and things like that. And I think this right here would be a good spot to stop this episode. I was going to go to about 10, so got 8 minutes till. So we'll get this episode wrapped up. We'll start in Ebonheart for episode number 6 on Wednesday. After I get signed out of this character, I'm going to grab something to drink. The stream's not going to come down or anything. I'll just go back and clip it. So let's go ahead and bring up my chat window. I'm going to do /played. We're at 6 hours,
User joined your
19
channel.
minutes, and 28 seconds. So let's go ahead and log out. And there we go. So that's the makeup episode from Wednesday for Defahardcore. That'll be episode number 5. Episode number 6 we'll shoot for Wednesday and go another hour and a half to 2 hours. See how much further we can get on him. So he's now up to level 9. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit of an episode on that. Cyan and Epic Dude Guy, welcome to the stream, guys.